Hello there. Well, it certainly was a cold and a frosty start to the day for many of us. And if we take a look at the satellite and radar picture from earlier, you can see, well, generally it's a quiet scene across many parts of the UK. May just be the odd light shower as we go through the afternoon, but for most of us, gorgeous winter sunshine across the region. But wrap up warm, it's certainly feeling cold today. Highs there at around 4 or 5 degrees. Now, as we move on through this evening and tonight, there's small chance of the odd wintry flurry, but for most of us it will be dry, clearer skies, and that's going to allow those temperatures to tumble. So there will be a frost, and that's going to take us into a very cold start to the day tomorrow morning. But plenty of sunshine will be developing, but it's going to be staying very cold indeed. Bye-bye. Hello again. Hope you've all had a lovely weekend so far. Well, it is remaining very cold as we go through the next few days. Just be the odd shower around, but for most of us, a good deal of dry weather in the forecast. It will be quite frosty out there, but there will also be some lovely sunshine in the mix too. So we've got high pressure dominating at the moment, keeping the UK largely fine and dry. And you can see we start to import our winds from a more easterly direction. That's what's really going to be taking the edge off those temperatures. Now, for the rest of tonight, got a mix of cloud and clear skies, so temperatures will tumble. So we are expecting a widespread frost tonight, and that's going to take us into a very cold and a frosty start to the day tomorrow morning. Now, there will be a fair bit of cloud around at first, and there's a chance we might just see the odd shower. It could be a little bit wintry in nature, but for most of us, a good deal of dry weather as we go through Monday. But make sure you wrap up warm, especially if you get caught in that wind. Feeling chilly tomorrow, highs 3 or 4 degrees, but feeling closer to freezing in that breeze. And then looking further ahead, well, high pressure never really moving too far. So for most of us, a good deal of settled weather in the forecast. And those winds continue to drive in from a more easterly direction. So not much moisture out there, which means we're going to get to see a good deal of sunshine, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday. As I say, can't rule out the chance of the odd shower, but for most of us, there will be a good deal of dry weather, but cold by day and very cold at night, especially across rural parts. So there will be a widespread frost out there. And then temperatures recovering slightly by the time we get to Thursday. Bye-bye. Hello and a very good evening to you. Hope you're all keeping well. So it's certainly going to be feeling very cold as we go through the next few days. And there is the chance might just see the odd wintry shower, but for most of us, a good deal of dry weather in the forecast, but it will be frosty with some winter sunshine mixed in there too. Now, the reason for this setup, we've got high pressure dominating. It's blocking weather systems working their way towards us, keeping us mostly fine and dry. But you can see we are pulling in an easterly wind, and that's really going to be taking the edge off those temperatures. Now, for the rest of tonight, generally it's quiet out there. We've got a mix of cloud, clear skies. It's chilly, especially in rural parts. So we've got a widespread frost out there, and that will take us into a very cold and a frosty start to the day on Monday morning. So as I mentioned earlier, there's a small chance might just see the odd shower as we go through the day. But for most of us, a good deal of dry weather, bright or sunny spells, but it's going to be cold. Highs there of 4 degrees, but you factor in that wind chill, well, it's going to be feeling closer to freezing. And then looking ahead towards Tuesday and Wednesday, plenty of winter sunshine coming our way, but it is staying cold by day and it will be frosty at night. Bye-bye. Hello there. So a cold and a frosty start to your Monday morning. Small chance you might just see the odd shower today, but for most of us, a good deal of dry weather, plenty of winter sunshine on offer, but quite breezy, and that wind really taking the edge off the already cold temperatures. Highs there at best at around 4 degrees.